Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. In today's video I will be showing you two cross-stitch kits that are Joy Sunday kits, but I purchased them from an Australian online store called Crafts Online, and they were branded Poppy Crafts, but they clearly are Joy Sunday kits. So let's have a look at them. The first one I got is this cute Fox and Owl number 2, and it's a 14 count 19 by 19 centimeter kit. So we'll have a look at the actual one. So I do like these small kits because they're easier for me to do at the moment when I have so much things on the go. So we'll have a look first of all. So there is the chart you get with Joy Sunday, and they're always clear and concise charts, so I really do like them. It looks like there's 10 colors that are of a full stitch, then you do one symbol of a French knot and one of a back stitch, so 10 colors in total. I'll see where the French knot goes because, as I have said in previous videos, I'm not really good at French knots, and if I can get away with not having to do them, I won't. But it's most probably, let's have a look, French knot is the O symbol. Okay, so it's these little dots on the mushroom. So yeah, I probably won't even bother doing them, to be honest, or I might attempt them. Who knows how I feel when I get to actually doing the kit. So as I said, this one's a little one. It's 19 centimeters by 19, and that will be the size of the full canvas. The actual stitching is 80 by 80 stitches, and of course it's not fully stitched. It's only this pre-stamped area that you need to stitch. So it is really quite a quick kit to do, and it would be good for beginners because of the size of it. And yes, there's some back stitching required, but that looks like it's just around the fox. And as I said, French knots are needed for the mushroom part there. Now you don't have to do them if you're a beginner and you find it quite daunting. You really wouldn't have to do them at all. It's just to add some highlight to the shape of the fox, because we don't have it on the owl, so you probably wouldn't need to do it on the fox. I'm comfortable with back stitch, so I won't have a problem doing that. It'll be the French knot, but hey, let's try. I'll try it probably when I get to it. If we don't face our fears, we'll never conquer them. Some crap like that, some inspirational quote like that there. So it's 14 count, so it's 2 threads in your needle. There's your needle, and it's only 10 colors. So a very autumny color palette for sure. It is autumn in Australia now, or all of us Southern Hemisphere people, so it would be a great time to actually do this kit. We're right in the middle of autumn. We'll be moving on to winter in a month and a half. But yeah, I think that's quite a cute little kit, and a quick and easy one to do for beginners. Let's pop this one away and I'll bring out kit 2. Okay, so here is kit 2. It is somewhat bigger than kit 1. It's another 14 count stitch, and it is a 34 by 35 centimeter piece. It's succulents or cactuses or cacti, as they should actually be. And again, you don't have to do any of this background, it's just the picture of the pots and the plants themselves. So we'll have a look. Here is the chart. So this is a slightly bigger chart because it's a foldy one, so there's a lot more stitching involved, but a lot of blank space at the same time. So just having a look, it seems to be all full stitch and some back stitch. So again, even though the size is much bigger than the other one, this would be a good one for beginners or people like me who have way too many hobbies and way too many projects on the go at once. and there seems to be 27 colors in this kit. So we'll have a look at the thread or the floss. So you've got your 2 needles again, and because there's 27 colors, it comes on 2 cards. So you've got your first 24 colors on card 1 and your last 3 colors on card 2. So let's have a quick check of them. Nice colors there, and they do feel soft, but not silky smooth or soft, but they are nice threads. And these are your first 24 colors. So a lot more earthy tones, obviously a fair bit of greens and terracottas and reds, being the fact it's pot plants and cacti. So nice color range there. And we'll have a look at the actual canvas, and there it is. So it's not overly big, like it's fitting in my camera shot quite easily. So it looks like it's about, oh, there we go, it's 155 stitches by 147, and not every square needs to be stitched. That's all white area there. You only need to stitch the colored bits, so not too daunting. And for me, as I have said in previous videos, I do like to try and make them, personalize them to make them more my quality. So I already know what I want to try and stitch there in words, and you can probably already guess, being the fact that it's cacti, yes, it's going to be the lines of "Don't be a prick." It's pretty obvious, that one, but that you've got all this white space to do that, and that's why I love these pre-printed kits like that, because you know how much white space you've got. So if you want to put words to it, you can add words to it. You don't have to, but for me, as I say, I like the personalization and I like the sweary things, so that will definitely be added on. And I reckon this will be really awesome when it's finished. There it is again, the actual design. And I do like cacti. I used to have a cacti garden, but it died, if you can believe. You can neglect cacti enough that they die. But I think they all got pretty old as well. They don't last forever in pots. Or do they? Am I just a really bad gardener? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. So yeah, this one, again, good for beginners, as I said earlier. There's mostly pretty much all full stitches, just a tiny bit of back stitch required, just having a look. And that they would be to make the pricks. So if you definitely want to make sure it's obvious that they got prickles, you need to do your back stitch, but that's fairly easy, and there would be plenty of tutorials if you're not comfortable with backstitch. Again, you don't have to put it on there. You could have prickless cacti. So they were the 2 kits that I got from Crafts Online. I won't put a link down in the description because, as I said, they were from an Australian online store and they were branded Poppy Crafts, even though they're Joy Sunday kits. So if you just have a look for, I guess you'd go by that code, J217 Cactuses 2 and DA208 the Fox and the Owl 2. You might be able to find these on the actual Joy Sunday store on AliExpress or through other online stores that sell Joy Sunday cross-stitch kits. But that's it for this video. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If this is your first time stumbling across my channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Also, everybody leave a comment down below. I love to hear from you and I always respond. What did you think of these 2 kits? If you are a beginner in the cross-stitch world, would you brave these kits? I think they would be pretty good for you. As a beginner, you should be fine, but I'd love to hear from you down below. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, I do have a Ko-fi and a Patreon account set up, and the information is on screen. Everybody, no matter where you are, please stay safe, stay weird, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!